Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Now let's get into the video. The trailer for Thor: Love and Thunder was recently released, and since then, everyone has been curious about Loki's appearance in it. In this video, we're looking to answer the question, is Loki coming back in Thor: Love and Thunder? Number 5. Loki's Cameo.
What's it been like, 3-4 years?
8 years, 7 months and 6 days, give or take.
Ever since Taika Waititi was brought in to make the new Thor movies, the hype surrounding them has been off the charts. He's done an amazing job at understanding the characters and their motivations. It could even be said that he revitalized Thor's character. In the last Thor movie he made, he did some amazing things with the character of Loki, and even helped his character redeem himself. This is why fans are desperate for his return in the 4th installment of Thor. Since the previous trailer neither mentioned nor showed Loki, it is thought that he isn't going to be playing an integral role in the movie. Otherwise, he would have been marketed by Disney as well. But this does leave open the possibility of him making a cameo at the end of the movie. And as we know, Loki hasn't exited the MCU due to his series returning on Disney+. So there's no telling what might happen in a post-credit scene in Thor: Love and Thunder. Number 4. The integral character of Loki.
As the one and only Thor. Oh, spoke too soon.
If you're just a casual viewer of the MCU, you might be thinking, why is Loki necessary when it is a movie revolving around Thor? Well, the answer to that lies in the fact that Loki's character has been absolutely critical in driving not only the plot of the previous Thor movies, but also the character of Thor himself. In the very first Thor movie, he played the villain of the movie and tried to take over the throne of Asgard, before he refused help from his father and fell into an abyss. Many people thought that that would be the end of the character, but since then he has appeared in the MCU 5 times more. This should tell you everything you need to know about how important of a character he is for the overall story of the MCU. In the recent Disney Plus series titled Loki, the multiverse was introduced in it. This has had huge positive ramifications for the MCU, because it resulted in making Spider-Man No Way Home and Doctor Strange 2 possible. But even if he has a cameo in Thor 4, what would be the purpose of that scene? Number 3. Theory about story.
Well, he got in shape. He went from dead bod to god bod.
While there's no clear confirmation about whether or not Loki is going to appear in the MCU, due to the huge backlog of movies and TV shows Marvel has released, fans can pretty much predict what's going to happen in a certain movie or show that is going to come out. All the pieces of the puzzle have already been laid out, and if we just piece them together, we can get a pretty great idea of what's about to happen. If you think back to the ending of the Loki series, at the end of the show, he was left unrecognized by the person he formed a close bond with, which was Mobius. As such, it would make sense if he were to use the TVA's device to seek help from his brother in some way. His cameo in Thor 4 would start off with something along the lines of him opening a portal directly behind Thor, who would then be hugely shocked and pleasantly surprised to see that his brother had returned once again. He might even make a joke about how hard it was to keep him down. But since that Loki wouldn't be the brother that Thor lost, it would turn into a very heartbreaking scene when the truth is finally revealed. Just imagine how great such a scene could end up being. Number 2. New CoStar.
He was no ordinary man. He was a god. After saving planet Earth for the 500th time.
One of the reasons why Loki isn't absolutely necessary for the story of Thor 4 is because he has a new partner in the upcoming movie, which is Jane Foster. She has somehow gained the same powers as him, and it would be an interesting dynamic between the two of them. She could even be a variant Jane, just like there were many variant Lokis in the multiverse. The possibilities are endless, and there's so much to look forward to when it comes to this upcoming movie. Number 1. Doras Appearance in Loki series.
Kids, get the popcorn now. Let me tell you the story of the space.
If Loki is going to appear in the new Thor movie, it would make sense if Thor was to make a cameo in Loki as well. He could help his brother in the fight against the multiverse and any other villain they might come across. The two of them being with one another would once again result in some hilarious shenanigans, which is why this would most certainly be a welcome addition to the Loki series.
Yeah, right.
These are some of the details about whether Loki is coming back in Thor 4. Due to the concept of the multiverse being introduced, things like this are a trivial matter for the studio, so don't abandon hope for Loki's reunion with Thor. That brings us to the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you don't miss out on future videos. If you enjoyed the content, then do leave a like. So until next time, take care and goodbye.